Welcome back to episode 39 of the best hardcore Iron Man ever ? I am your host, Dak, and I am here to bring you some more Nightmare Zone gains. Last episode I got 99 strength, and I don't plan on making it all the way to 99 attack during this episode, but all of my Nightmare Zone gains will be in attack. Probably would like to get 95 plus, knock off right around half of it on this episode, and then finish up 99 attack on the next, but you guys know how Nightmare Zone works. I'm trying to grind this out ASAP. We've made some pretty solid progress, but I have a lot of XP to go. I wasn't recording 93 attack because I didn't plan on making a clip specifically for 93, but I just landed 93 attack, which is also 2k total level. 2k total level in the hardcore Iron Man is, in some ways, not something I expected to ever achieve. I did figure I could have died at this point, and in some cases, I definitely could have died at this point. But also, a lot of gains to go. I'm very excited about 2k total level, and I think overall the stats are looking really solid in the account. But this is also the point where now all the stats that I want to get are going to start taking a long time. As you've seen with the last few episodes, they take a little while to get out because simple things like Nightmare Zone here takes a lot of hours just to finish up some of these levels. But on that note, it's been pretty good for total XP and total levels here at the Nightmare Zone, and I'm getting fairly close to being able to actually wrap up this training and move on to some other things for my AFK life. 2k total isn't the final milestone for unlocking worlds, but those 2k worlds are going to be interesting to have. They're kind of nice if I needed to go to the wilderness, but I'm not going to the wilderness. It's just not going to happen. But a few new total worlds to work with mostly would be helpful for future bossing and whatnot. But for now, it's just pretty cool to reach that 2k milestone. Here's yet another missed clip. As you can see, both of them are currently in the chat box. I got a whip and a Dark Totem top from Abyssal Demons. This is my third whip on the account. No Kraken Tentacle at the moment, but at least when I get a Kraken Tentacle, I'll have a couple of whips to actually eat up. I do plan on using the Abyssal Tentacle, not for everything necessarily. I'll still use a regular whip for lower level melee stuff, but for things like the Grotesque Guardians, I would really like to have that whip upgrade. Would be pretty cool. So it's nice to get another one for charges in the future, but I gotta keep doing some more Slayer if I actually want to get that upgrade. Any kill now. We got 23 XP to the level. There it is. 88 Slayer and absolutely nothing unlocked. Only 5 levels away from doing the diary requirement for KOing 1 Thermi though, which is not too shabby. A lot of XP to go though. That's the tough part, is checking out the XP to next level. 455k Slayer XP is not very quick. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just got the pet. Oh, I have no idea what to say. 283 KC pet. What? I don't even have the tentacle yet. Oh, I'm kind of speechless. It took me like 5,700 kills on my main to get the pet. 283. I am going to pick up my stuff and get out of here for a second. What? Oh my god. 283 KC pet. That's my first bossing pet on the hardcore Iron Man, by the way. This is insane. I'm not going to spend the money to insure it quite yet. I would like to keep it safe in the long run, but I don't really have that much money right now, and I need to save up cash. So, damn. You would think, wow, I don't even know what to say. Let's just move on. What? I think this might be the last bit of attack gains I'm going to be making on this episode. This is about to be 95 attack. So next episode, I'll be able to land 99 attack and then move on to defense. With 99 defense, not only am I done finishing up all 3 of these melee stats, but the 99 defense cape's kind of nice because it counts as like a ring of life. So I can do something like Zammy and wear the defense cape and then wear my Berserker ring instead of the ring of life and have a little bit of that boost in strength and make the kills a little bit easier. Plus, I'll be done with Nightmare Zone at that point, so I'm trying to wrap it up ASAP. I lied, 96 attack is going to be my last attack level of the episode. So here's a clip that I kind of messed up while recording, and I have to re-give a shout out to DQ, because while recording this too, I completely missed the fact that I get 98 hit points, and it's like 5 minutes later in the clip that I actually say something because DQ says, hey, by the way, you leveled up your hit points. I did make the joke, don't worry, that I have more health, so now I should be more safe. I've made it for just about every hit points level at this point, but now I only have 1 level to go for that. 99 HP would be pretty cool, but this is a pretty slow level to get to, so 1.2 mil in hit points XP will take a bit, but that could end up being my next skill cape. It's between that, attack, and range at the moment. Range could catch up. I don't think it really has that much of a chance. Probably hit points for the next skill cape. 98's pretty cool. Any combat levels in general, I'll definitely take. Tentacle! Oh, I got the tentacle. 516 KC. There it is. Damn, they're a little bit more expensive than I thought they were at the moment. Not that the price matters too much. Finally, my last Kraken upgrade. I haven't necessarily completed the Kraken in terms of drops. I haven't gotten a jar or the Trident from the Kraken itself, but I got the tentacle. Holy crap. Took me almost twice as much, not quite, but yeah, almost twice as much KC to get the tentacle than it did to get the pet. My god. I cannot believe that my recorder wasn't going yet. It happened too quickly. One kill later. If you remember correctly, since it was the last clip, 516 KC I managed a Kraken tentacle, and now at 517 KC I managed another Kraken tentacle. I believe you can use 10 of these to upgrade the Trident to hold more charges, so I guess I'm slowly saving up for that. I don't mind using them to be able to combine 2 Abyssal Tentacles and get more than 10k charges. And it's kind of convenient too. But overall, I've never gotten back-to-back uniques from the Kraken either, so I'm a little speechless. My Kraken luck on the hardcore has been kind of wild. I was a little unlucky getting the Trident from regulars, excuse me. And then, in a way, I was a little unlucky getting my first Kraken tentacle, but I've already caught up again. Sweet. I don't necessarily need more of them. If anything, I'd like to be getting Tridents, because I get a lot of runes from that too. But that's awesome. I don't even need to be fighting this. Come on, man. Yes! I got an item! Oh, those are DH legs? Worth about 1 mil. Yep, Darrock's plate legs, so I do have this already, but the streak is over! Ah, oh, it feels good. That was 84 chests since my last item. And that's about a 1 mil item and maybe a 1 mil alk. Is that how it works? It's not how it works. It was a joke, but let me see. 165k is still cash I didn't have, and I could definitely use it. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's very unfortunate, because the Carol's Coif is just cheap. And a repeat. 5th Brassy? Dude, that's one of the only items I'm missing. It's Carol's Coif, called it a Carol's Hood. Yeah, how much is out for? 7.8k, bro. Ah, the back-to-back! Oh my god, Torag's plate body this time. Beautiful. That one's a much better alk, too. And one that I'm more likely to alk right away because I don't use Torags. So, I think the one that I have in the bank is also already at 100%. But hey! 3 items in one night! Real quick. Bam, dude. Darrock's plate body. 4th item of the night! Another good alk and some death runes. I got half of my Darrock set just tonight if it weren't for the fact that I already completed it. Hey, that's awesome, man. 639 KC got another item. I was very dry coming into today's stream, and now we got 4 on the day. That's pretty cool. Alright, we had a decent amount of PVM highlights, getting the Kraken pet, a couple of Kraken tentacles, and even a new piece of armor that I didn't quite need from Barrows. I'm going to move on to some skilling context now for a little bit. I definitely took some time off of a few somewhat important things that I need to keep grinding out that I want to get back into pretty heavily. One of them being crafting. I was collecting a decent amount of gems through mining and through pickpocketing Czar people. I'm not done with that by any means, but I'm at least going to cut up the ones I have right now. Probably going to turn all of them into bracelets, even the sapphires and emeralds. I have a lot of rings that I haven't used yet already, and I plan on getting more like I just said, so I feel like for now I want to turn it to the bracelets, which as far as I know is how I get the best alk price out of them, basically. Also, in terms of crafting gains, though, I'm only a couple of levels away from being able to use amethyst broad bolts. I have my amethyst, I have broad bolts, I just need to be able to craft the bolt tips, and then I can actually fletch them, and that requires 3 more crafting levels at this point. I don't think I have enough in just gems to get up to 82 crafting, But I also will be doing my seaweed, and we'll get to some sand collecting with the new... I haven't used the grinder yet on this account. That's how long it's been since I've done some crafting. It's a little ridiculous. So I'll get back into that grind a little bit. I'm not trying to go super hard on it by any means, but I'd like to at least speed up to 82 to get those broad bolt tips, or excuse me, those amethyst broad bolt tips for now. And I'll be working on that a bit. These gems got me a little further than I thought, just cutting them. I'm up to 80, so I probably would get 81, making them to jewelry, or at least very close. And then 82 is all I need for the amethyst broad bolt tips. Kind of interesting. Another thing that I haven't been doing enough of would be birdhouse runs. I basically stopped birdhouse runs after I collected up, I think it was 1,000 nests that had seeds in them. So I have a few thousand nests overall that I can work with. And I just kind of stopped doing it because I was pretty far from actually growing toad flax and making ceridome brews. But now that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, is growing toad flax and trying to make some brews for herblore XP. So I gotta get back into the birdhouses. I haven't even done them since they've been nerfed at this point, if I'm not mistaken. So you do get a few less birds' nests. I could be upgrading fairly soon to redwood houses to help that out, if I would continue that crafting grind. But I'll be trying to step up the birdhouse game because I need to be catching up on nests. Right now I still have more nests than toad flax, but that will not be the case for very long. On the note of toad flax, I haven't done super well at my farming life recently either. Not just herb runs, but I've got a decent amount of trees I could start planting. I haven't really worked on any Hespori, probably because I'm not doing any runs to get Hespori seeds. My farming contracts... So I need to definitely kick that back into gear. Mostly herb runs I'd like to get done because I have a decent amount of toad flax seeds left and a lot of toad flax to go for herblore XP, which I'd like to get done too. So farming runs are back. I'm very excited. There are a few more patches that I could finish up soon. I think I have all the requirements for the Elite Mauritania Diaries, and I'm not using that patch at the moment. And then the Making Friends with My Arm patch, I think, is the only other herb patch I'm currently not using. That makes 9, and I think there's 9, something like that. Anyways, could step that game up. At the very least, I'm going to be doing my runs again, so probably by the next 2 episodes, I'll come back to check on the herb tab, and we'll discuss herblore gains. But many birdhouse runs, many farming runs coming in hot. I think this is going to finish the episode, though, everybody. There's really not much in terms of skilling that I want to do other than ramble on about what skilling I need to get done. So at the end of next episode, we will kind of check in on that again. And other than that, hopefully just some more PVM gains like Slayer and Barrows Runs, really. Wow, the same old thing. I'm trying to get to 93 Slayer ASAP, and Barrows Runs are nice for finishing up my Guthan set, getting my Aram's Robe Skirt, and getting Death Runes for that. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I don't need Dragon Implings bad enough to go out of my way to get them at this point, but it's really nice when they just fly up to you while you're at the bank. This is my chance to plug in my fletching gains, but I just need a Dragon Dagger. Poison ++. Given me. 3 Dragon Stones. Close.